good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is live coverage of this Ligue 1 match. Sue, what are your expectations for today?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Good angle for the cross. Vergara. Good looking move.
Yeah, they're keeping it so well, aren't they?
Perfect challenge. And so the initial 11 for Strasbourg.
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-2-1. It should be quite compact when they're out of possession, you'd think. It's just how are they going to handle those transitions, though, once they do recover the ball?
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Yeah, it's a 3-4-2-1, and this
it's developing nicely for them here. And it's got to be. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, we can see it again now, and they're so dangerous in these transitions. The speed of the counter-attack is really impressive, and he finishes it off with a calm, tidy touch. It's a really well-taken goal.
It's with Pereira. So, Silla. Emmanuel Emega. Koulibaly. And they keep it moving. Saidou Sow. I'll take it away. He won the ball. Oh, danger here. And quick thinking defensively. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. An opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's a close one, a difficult one to call. I think they'll be the happier of the two sides, though, going in front, but it's marginal. They'll need a little bit more in the second half.
Rather congested in the middle of the park.
Yeah, they're struggling to find a real flow at the minute, aren't they?
Oh, that's a super piece of defending. That is that for the first half here. And away they go again into the second half. Pereira. It is Silla. And a clever piece of defending. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, the figure being reported is around £50 million. He is a top player, and I'm sure he's going to have an impact. I bet the fans will be so excited to watch him play every week.
And the pass keeps them flowing. Don't forget, there's live cup action coming up soon on EA TV. It's Strasbourg, and they'll be up against Clermont Foot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Two teams will be keen to get through to the next round. Should be an entertaining match for sure.
Pereira. Clean challenge. Silas. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Koulibaly. Sila. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Pereira. It is Sila. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Playing with patience, but then the one that goes astray. Vergara. And just 5 minutes remaining. Koulibaly. And so the referee blows. Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. What are you expecting to see?
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Neither side showing any authority in possession right now.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Vergara. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Just looking to keep their shape, it seems. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, I don't think too many players can strike the ball as well as he can. He just hits it so cleanly, which makes him dangerous today.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. A throw has been given. Silas. Well, no luck keeping possession. To give them the advantage. Oh, a smart stop. They take it short. Did well to win the ball back. And the through ball. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and the finish showed great composure, just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, the threat could be there. Well, it could be on for him here. Strong hand on the ball. And the whistle is... And away they go again, into the second half. Vergara. Could be troublesome. And there's a quality defender in action.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Vergara. Well, he could run onto it here. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Good conditions for the counter. Well, giving the ball away. Vergara. Well, a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Well, showing good patience. And an opening! A smart stop here. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, they have the ball again.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Still trailing, but they keep it moving. What a save! Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. It's a neat move. And possession lost there. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. And using the flank. whistle and the visitors move on.
Yes, it was a close contest, but one I think they just about deserved to win.
Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. The anticipation has been building up, and we're just moments away from kickoff. A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And we've got Ligue 1 action for you today. It's Paris FC, and they take on Auxerre.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Here's how Paris FC line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
The brace last time out, but no real surprise that we're focusing on him. It's his movement for me, always active, always trying to find that yard of space, and I expect we'll see the same again today.
Just needs the composure now. Kept out, but for how long? Oh, they've scored now, and you have to feel for the goalkeeper, having to keep them out single-handedly. Where were the defenders? Pasalic. Lopez. Oh, brilliant anticipation.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Good ball, decent looking attack this. And it must be. Well, that's what he's there for. It's a good stop. Pasalic. Out of play, throw in to come. Mario Pasalic. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. No way through, that's well kept. Nice rhythm to the passing here. But not really going anywhere fast with it. Mario Pasalic. Closed it down well. And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close. The whistle sounds and the second half gets going. Could be setting something now. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, I think he'll fit in well to their style of play. He's a skillful player, but the move will just bring out the best of him. It's a good signing for both him and the club.
Mario Pasalic. Lopez. An hour played, 30 to go now. An idea that was easy to read.
Yeah, they've made it too easy to win it back there.
Mario Pasalic. Moving this around so well. They're on top and they're in control. And it's on now. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So off we go. 2-0 the score now. 20 minutes to go. Maxime Lopez.
Merci de votre compréhension.
Simon. Mario Pasalic. Not so much given away as cleverly won. That's a good ball. What a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Mario Pasalic. Lopez. Mario Pasalic. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice...
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And we've got a cracking game for you from Ligue 1 McDonald's on the way. It's Auxerre, and they face Lens.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
They found a way through, and maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power. Here's how Lens line up.
Well, it looks to be a 5-4-1, and I think that midfield four will play quite narrow. They'll allow the space down the flanks for the wing-backs to bomb forward, and you'd expect one of those midfield players to push on too, just to help to link the play with the lone striker.
Good strong tackle, it'll be a throw-in. Tony Lato. Having a go. Well stopped and safely away. Behind it goes for a corner. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But
This to go in front. They've gone in front. A key moment in the match.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a good finish. But for me, it's all about the press beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force the mistake, and then they take full advantage. It's a really good goal.
Wilson. Working the ball really nicely. Abdullah Sima. Oh, brilliant anticipation.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
And loads of room here. And the attack is over. Good defending. Well, not long to go until the break now, and the hosts are edging this first half.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And the game restarts. Promising position, this. A really good interception to take the ball. Unable to find anyone with that. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
There's a nice passing rhythm to the play.
Yeah, they do keep it really well, don't they?
Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson. And that will keep the attack moving nicely. And that is where it ends.
C'est une annonce pour Thierry Leplat. Votre épouse vous attend en porte 13.
We're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Wilson. Closed it down well. Promising looking ball. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Well, still plenty could happen here. 5 minutes to go, 1 goal in it. Getting closer. And he's in there. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded. And from that kind of distance, you'd back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Harry Wilson. That's not a bad-looking ball. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, I thought they deserved to win the game, didn't they? They played some really nice stuff. I thought they dominated the midfield area, and the work rate was...
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And we have action from Liga and McDonald's coming up. It's Rennes, and they take on Auxerre.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Moving the ball well here.
Oh, the passing's so crisp, isn't it?
Here's the Rennes team sheet.
Yeah, it's a 5-3-2 or a 3-5-2 if you like. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball, but then the wing-backs should drop off when out of possession. It's just whether they can get up the pitch consistently enough to help provide the width to their attacks.
It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Yeah, 2 goals in his last game, and that's why we're focusing on him. He's just got great movement, really intelligent, finds those little pockets of space, and I'm sure he's going to do exactly the same again today.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-3-2 to me. With this, I'm sure they'll be looking to make it difficult for their opponent to break them down. It's key that the wing-backs get forward to support the attacks and provide the width. Certainly a good job that they're fit, though, getting up and down that line.
Good work, they've got it back. And it's pinched, read his mind there. And the attack is over. Now to choose the right option. Struggling to keep the ball there. Valentin Rongier. Kamara. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Madi Kamara. Valentin Rongier. Kamara. Pass and move. They just can't get near them here. And on that whistle. The second 45 gets underway, and we're still waiting for the opening goal. Setting up the chance. Well, the news confirmed before the game, Manchester United have finally got their man. What do you make of the deal, Sue?
Yeah, it was reported to be a fee of around £55 million.
Oh, sorry, Sue, a good opportunity here. Oh, outstanding stop.
Yeah, he stayed composed and narrowed the angle well, just what was needed.
Kamara. Nice and easy this, just staying patient. Time to get creative from here. Madi Kamara. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
Yeah, they had great shape out possession there, didn't they?
Lato. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. Well, any chance has gone for now.
Changement pour le Stade Rennais.
Action on the bench as both teams are going to make a substitution.
Melté, remplacé par le numéro 9.
They might be in.
Annonce pour les parents du petit Kylian. Votre petit garçon vous attend à la...
Looking like they mean business here. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Closed it down well. Valentin Rongier. Lilian Brassier. Rongier. Just 5 minutes to go and the score sheet's still blank. Østegård. Brassier. Rongier. Lilian Brassier. In a handy position now for a late winner. Valentin Rongier. Promising attack halted.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
And it's all over without a goal for anyone to cheer. Sue, what's your verdict on what we've seen today?
Well, certainly wasn't the best game I've ever watched. The final ball from both sides often was lacking. Defensively, both teams, they were sound, but they're capable of so much more.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. How's it going to go, Stuart?
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
High-quality defending. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, in this 5-3-2, the three central midfield players will need to work hard today. They've got to make forward runs, cover the wide areas, and be the creative spark. They'll be key today.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's a good player, of course, but it's his shooting power that makes him stand out. He's just such a clean striker of the ball.
Fay, Rouault, and Rongier. And Bamba with it. Camara. Rennes unable to retain possession. Nice looking pass. And losing possession. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, it might be. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Cisse. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
should have found the net.
Well, they might regret that later on.
And the whistle is sounded for... And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Loris. A textbook interception. Anthony Rouault. Now with Rongier. Cissé. And Rongier. Bamba. Østigård. It's with Bamba. Throw-ins given.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession, but it means nothing unless they start to be more creative, particularly in the wide areas. Up to this point, they've been too easy to defend against.
Well, first order of business is to win the ball back. Interesting pass. Can he put it in? Well, marginally wide. So close. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Østigård. Cissé. And the news confirmed before the game, Manchester City have finally got their man.
Well, the fee is reported to be around about £60 million, which is a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. He's going to be under huge pressure, of course, but I'm sure he'll be able to cope with it.
Cissé. Rouault. Faye. 15 minutes left for play. And easily intercepted. Playing with a flow and intensity. Can he deliver? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
And Stade Rennais unable to hang on to the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Østigård and Rongier.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Rouault. Cissé. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans of football.
Two teams ready to face off in a clash that will captivate fans across the globe. The tension's building, and this is one you won't want to miss. Welcome along to a grey day weather-wise, but with the promise of some bright football to enjoy. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me, and we've got a cracking game for you from Ligue 1 McDonald's on the way. It's Auxerre, and they play Marseille.
This should be a...
Hold on, chance! Absolutely stunning defending.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations, that's for sure.
This is how the hosts line up.
Well, it's a very defensive system, which doesn't allow them to press the ball high up the field. So they need to stay compact, win back possession, and then counter-attack from there. It's not going to be easy, though.
We just heard of a goal somewhere else, so over to Alex Scott. Alex, what's happened?
It's a goal for Lyon. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They've scored the opener here with 9 minutes played.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way. Possession changes hands. This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, it looks as though they're going to go with a 5-4-1. But the wing-backs will get forward when they can, and the two wide midfield players will join the striker, which would then make it a 3-4-3.
Still going here. Oh, it's cleared away from goal. Superb defending.
What a great clearance that is. Saved his team there.
Hojbjerg. Well read to gain possession. Nice possession, but will a goal to give them the lead come at the end of it? Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. They won't take it from him there. Schmidt. Amin Gouiri. They won the ball, now to keep it. Moving it quickly and moving forward. Chance to move ahead. The ball's still loose. Well, from a seemingly impossible angle, not far away at all.
Well, from that position, it was a really good effort.
Romano Schmidt. Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg. Romano Schmidt. This could be dangerous. This has to be. And a really smart stop there. Now, can't hold on forever. And that's going to be it. The action resumes. Let's see what this half brings. Hojbjerg. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Using his body well to keep the ball. Oh, could be here. A reminder for you now of all the Cup quarter-final drama coming up for you on EA TV as Marseille face PSG, and that's one surely not to be missed.
That should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final at stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
Well, it was always rising, and in the end it rose too high. He's really stepped up today. It's time now for some fresh legs.
Numéro 7, Casimir.
Igor Paixão. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. A bit sloppy in possession. Chance to go ahead. They have to clear this. A promising move stalls.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Nice pass and on their march. They're in here. It's a breakthrough at long, long last. Here we go then, the last knockings of a game that might just have been won. 10 minutes to go. All one, well read. It's far from over yet, even though there are just 5 minutes remaining. A vital block.
That really is a good block.
Igor Paixão. Tino Livramento. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. That's the win they came to see.
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. And only 8 teams left in this cup competition. We're at the quarter-final stage. Sue, what are your expectations for today?
Well, the visitors are clear favourites to go through, but I'm sure the home fans will give everything to push their team on. You just feel if they get an opportunity, they've got to take it. And if they do, they could pull off something special here.
And the line-up for the home side.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-4-1 when they don't have the ball, but I think it'll be quite fluid and maybe move
Look
to
at this, Sue! And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is again, and this is a great team goal. They keep the ball moving, 1- and 2-touch passing, and then it's a calm finish at the end.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Amadou Haidara. Couldn't hang on to it. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, he could finish. Can he convert? Vergara. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Nicely constructed. And passing it through. And that will be a corner.
Well, the crowd are looking to really give the players a boost. They know that this is a big chance to pull level.
Now sending it in. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well-timed tackle. Gauthier Loris did a good job of cutting it out. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead.
Can he finish? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, the second half begins. Diomande. Super pass. Oh, this looks useful. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, yeah, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he does seem to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, though, and he can continue his development.
Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV, and I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Yeah, should be a good game, that. Some top quality players to watch.
And danger averted, well read.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
And a timely intervention.
Well, the crowd is certainly trying to motivate the team to push them forward to get the equaliser.
And possession lost there. A quarter of an hour remaining here. An impressive run. But timely defending when it mattered.
Well, just listen to the fans. They're in great voice. That's going to motivate them for one last push to get something from the game. They just need to keep creating chances.
Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. And veering in field, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yeah, it was a really close game. They worked hard and maybe had that extra little bit of quality in the end. I'm certain they'll take that fight into the next round.